Hello, everybody. I want to do a video today about Medicaid planning for our loved ones that might need a nursing home and what's going on with the government and whether you're really going to keep your money or not that you plan around and save, and how you really need to be exceptionally careful in the current environment with the Attorney General's office and Medicaid. We're going to talk about what's called a clawback. Clawback. It's not good. Just bottom line to that. So we do a lot of estate planning here for our clients, and part of that is elder law topics related to family members who need to get nursing home coverage. As you know, nursing homes are very expensive, and a lot of times a person can qualify, that's the key word, qualify, to have Medicaid pay for your nursing home care if you require it. But it comes with a big hook called the clawback. And there's quite a few techniques we can use to qualify a person for Medicaid. Really, there's two tests. One test is an asset test, and the other is an income test. And as long as your assets are below a certain amount and your income's below a certain amount, you qualify for Medicaid, and the government will pay for your nursing home stay. And that's, of course, normally late in life and very expensive and a dire situation. So there are many planning techniques that you can do to lower your assets and lower your income for the purpose of qualifying for Medicaid. But that doesn't mean you're going to get to keep your assets after the person passes away or no longer needs the nursing home service. This is called a clawback. So, for example, there's a very high limit of a home that you could have, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You could have a home, maybe 500,000, and it doesn't count against your assets for Medicaid. So that could be, zero as far as they're concerned. However, if Medicaid pays for your nursing home, they want to be reimbursed after your loved one dies. And so what happens is when a probate is opened, Medicaid gets notice of that, and they look and they say, oh gosh, there's assets here. Here's a house that's worth several $100,000. We, Medicaid, have paid for all this nursing home care. We want to be reimbursed for that. And the era of a kinder government, when this wasn't really utilized too much, the clawback wasn't happening very often. A lot of people were able to receive that inheritance fully, and their loved ones got the property, and they also got the care they needed. Today, what's happening is the Medicaid office and the Attorney General's office are much more active in trying to get that money reimbursed to them because it's a lot of money to go there. So we have to remember that Medicaid is designed for people who really are broke, or they're very poverty stricken, and they can't pay their bills. And so as a last resort, the government comes in with a safety net and makes certain that they've got medical care and nursing home care if they need it in the late stages of life and the late stages of an illness. But today, the rules are the same, but the government is being much more aggressive about getting reimbursed. So you may qualify for Medicaid, get the care that you need, but after the fact, the government's going to come in and want to be reimbursed and may force you to sell. So we've got a case pending right now where the family thought they were going to inherit the family homestead, mom's house, so to speak, and then suddenly Medicaid came in with a $200,000 bill and said they filed a claim against the estate. And it's very, very interesting. We're getting involved, later in the case, like as part of the probate, and didn't realize what was happening. We didn't plan that estate. So there's still things you can do, but you have to be aware that qualifying for Medicaid and keeping the money, keeping your full inheritance is not necessarily the same thing. And there's quite a bit of very careful, thoughtful planning that needs to be done in order to achieve both of those goals. If those are both your goals, you may be not so worried about it. But if you've got a loved one seeking nursing home care and they're going to try to qualify for Medicaid, just be advised that it's more complicated today than it was even a year ago. And what you heard from your friends and relatives about how the rules are is different today. There's a new approach in the government circles. So I want to give you that information, give you that update. Feel free to contact us. We do quite a bit of estate planning for our real estate clients and others, and so we're very skilled in this area and be happy to help you. Thank you and have a great day.